Happy Friday, and I hope the weekend is going to be even happier for you and for us all. It is going to, at least in the latter side of it, get a little bit longer. Remember, clocks spring forward Saturday night. Sure, we lose an hour, but it's just that 1 hour, and we gain a lot of sunlight hours thereafter. We've got some 70s in those first few longer days as well, so it's not a bad forecast at all, and I'll get to that in just a few moments. I have a lot of news to try to get in before I can leave you for the weekend, and some of it sadly follows the same lines as a lot of reports that I had on last night's program. We'll go to two former teachers being arrested today related to two separate cases here in Magoffin County, and I've got other headlines as well, so we'll get to that in a few seconds. Just checking a few other boxes before we do. Earlier today, the governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, announced a little over $6 million in disaster recovery funds to transform a former medical building into 18 new and affordable apartments for flood victims in Jackson of Breathitt County. He also designated a separate housing development off of Highway 30 West in Jackson as Kentucky's now 8th high-ground community. Preliminary plans for the Highway 30 development include 17 new homes with room to be added in the future for more. The governor says that he made this promise to be there for the people of Eastern Kentucky until every structure, home, and life is rebuilt. That's a promise I'm going to keep regardless of the challenges we face. Jackson has been through the very worst, and they deserve the very best. The new apartment complex is going to be on Kentucky 1389 in Jackson. It's going to be called the River North Apartments. It's a vacant building to be converted to a multi-family apartment building consisting of 9 one-bedroom units and 9 two-bedroom units. And last July, of course, the governor announced $6 million in disaster recovery funds to build homes for flood survivors in Jackson. The homes will be located on Highway 2271, at 2271 Highway 30 West. Preliminary site plans include 17 homes to be built using those funds, with room for more homes in the future. In neighboring Paintsville, a former doctor is awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty last summer to charges of conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. That was Dr. Don Bryson. That case was lengthy, involved the accusation and allegations of him involved in prescribing many drugs illegally. Many instances or run-ins with officials prior to that, even going back to 2003 when the Kentucky Board of Medical Licensure stopped him from prescribing controlled substances for a period of time. He later got that ability back. Later, around 2011 or 12, the federal government filed a complaint against him for, as well, not adequately documenting the necessity of pills that he was prescribing. And around the same time, he surrendered his medical license. He paid some $200,000 as a fine. And he is awaiting sentencing, could be sentenced up to 20 years in prison. That, again, coming up in just a few weeks later this month as far as the scheduled sentencing. I use that as a segue, as a lead-in to the most recent development in the case, where it is appearing now as though his son, Jeremy Bryson, was officially indicted today on charges of conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, conspiracy to use a DEA registration number of another physician or individual, and as well as a host of other charges, as he owned the Appalachian Family Medicine Facility in Paintsville. The father actually at one point worked there, owns the building, and then served as a consultant or some sort of a nature in that capacity while working for the son. And they would hire doctors on a temporary basis and instruct them to write prescriptions in large amounts, sometimes up to as many as 1,500 a day. Two former Magoffin County teachers, both under investigation since the spring of 2023 for illegal contact with juveniles, students in both cases, here in Magoffin County in the school system, have now been arrested today after being indicted following a lengthy Kentucky State Police investigation. One, Jason Back, was a special education teacher at Magoffin County High School and was immediately suspended and not rehired when allegations surfaced. The other, identified as Jordan Cobb, a special education teacher, a social studies teacher at the Harold Whitaker Middle School. He both resigned and was suspended the day after the allegations involving him surfaced and were turned over to the state police by school personnel. Both cases reported to the Kentucky State Police by the schools actually began just weeks apart in around March of 2023. Both indictments returned today and both arrested today and lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. Cobb indicted in a 2-count indictment, 1 count for on or around May the 2nd of 2023 when he used an electronic means to try to procure or promote the use of a minor who was under the age of 18 at the time in a sexual performance. Count 2 for harassing communications. Well more than a year, the next June of 2024, Cobb attempted to contact the same juvenile via social media. In this case, there were many sexually explicit pictures that were allegedly taken by Cobb that he had sent to the juvenile that were shared widely on social media platforms, not on any of ours, but were alleged to have been related to the case. As for the case of 42-year-old Jason Back of Sagersville, he was indicted on a total of 5 counts after testimony and evidence was presented to the grand jury by Kentucky State Police detectives. Count 1 for rape in the 3rd degree says that on or around February the 1st through the end of that month, when the victim was 17 years of age at the time, Back unlawfully engaged in sexual intercourse with a person who he had came into contact as a result of his position, a teacher within the Montgomery County school system. Count 2 was for rape in the 3rd degree, related to a time frame of March the 5th through March the 9th of that same year when he engaged in sexual intercourse with the same juvenile on another occasion or occasions as a result of his position as being a teacher. Count 3, sodomy in the 3rd degree. And then count 4, procuring or promoting the use of a minor by electronic means when he used his telephone to contact the juvenile. And count 5, procuring or promoting as well the use of a minor by electronic means when he used his mobile device to make contact with the same juvenile on a different occasion or occasions. I reached out to the Big Sandy Jail, and as of airtime or shortly before, around 4:30 or so, there was still no bond listed for either of the 2 defendants. I'm sure we'll have a follow-up on both cases soon. I'll be right back.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small-town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Every season brings its own challenging driving conditions and some more than others. Stay up to that challenge at Conley's. Check out their monthly specials on the best tires. Their $35 computer diagnostic and over 30 years of brakes and oil and maintenance to keep you rolling. Conley Tire in Staffordsville and conleytire.net.
At Big Sandy Healthcare, every patient is seen as an individual deserving of respect, compassion, and top quality care. For us, it isn't about who they are or where they come from, but about the dignity and the care that they deserve. Our commitment goes beyond simply treating diseases. We tackle food insecurity, transportation problems, and other barriers many of our patients experience that hold them back from living fuller, healthier lives. At Big Sandy Healthcare, that's what sets our organization apart.
February is American Heart Month, and because cardiovascular disease takes more lives every year than any other cause, we want to make sure you're heart healthy. By taking the necessary steps, checking your BP, your body mass index, and glucose and cholesterol levels. Improve your heart health and talk to any of our pharmacists today at Parkway Pharmacy. SMB is proud to stand with you with what might be your very first and definitely last checking, savings, retirement, even Christmas Club account, along with consumer, auto, mortgage, business loans that you can easily manage from anywhere in the world with safe, secure mobile and online banking that comes from over 120 years of commitment to your financial life and well-being, today, tomorrow, and forever. Salyersville National. Now for some good news from pretty much here on out. A Morgan County ARH pharmacist has been honored with the KHA Patient Safety Award. Morgan County ARH's CEO, Allie Archer, to the left in this picture, says, quote, "We are incredibly proud to see Blake recognized as a KHA patient safety hero. His hard work and compassion are evident in his commitment to serving patients, and we congratulate him on this well-deserved honor." Cantrell was nominated by a colleague who describes him as an exemplary pharmacist driven by a genuine commitment to putting patients' needs at the forefront of everything he does. His unwavering focus on medical safety shines through in his daily practice. With a warm smile, Cantrell prioritizes collaboration and teamwork, making him a beloved team member. The nomination also highlights Cantrell's extensive knowledge in patient safety and brings attention to his enthusiasm for engaging with people through various hospital and community events. He is a role model for safe, person-centered care and inspires patients and staff alike to embody those principles in their own practice. I know Blake personally. I know of his work, performance, and ethics, and I promise you everything that they have said is true, and all of this is very much deserved. While Blake did say in a statement that, quote, "This recognition is a reflection of the unique culture we have, and it is something we should take pride in." The representatives of the Kentucky Hospital Association quality team even remarked that our hospital was a special place. And he says that change is a collective action that occurs because of dedication, collaboration, and consistency. You might also recognize Mr. Blake here as a volunteer deputy with the Magoffin County Sheriff's Department, where he is also very dedicated to that role and position as well. Again, in that picture to the left was Allie Archer CEO, Mr. Michael Blake Cantrell, the Morgan County ARH Hospital Director of Pharmacy, Billy DeLauder, the KHA Quality Process Improvement Specialist, and Jessica Covington, the KHA Quality Program Pharmacist. Here's your calendar. Brought to you by Magoffin Farm Bureau, of course, and it starts off tonight with a belated anniversary, a 21st. Happy anniversary wish tonight from friends and family to Thomas and Gracie Kenny. Happy 21st anniversary to you. One reminder on the calendar that Magoffin County Special Olympics is starting soon. Games will be in April, state games this summer. Kids grow, uniforms don't. They need some help, as always, to make this 100% cost-free to all the families involved. And so far, everyone has stepped up in Magoffin County and from beyond to do so. And once again, you can do so by contacting Paul Gumby Montgomery to assist Magoffin Special Olympics in another wonderful record-setting year, dare I say, and that's not an exaggeration at all. They had a big year last year. Calendar announcements as easy as sending them to me any way you can. And, of course, birthdays and anniversaries, too. They're followed tonight by funeral service listings for first 85-year-old Theta Faye May Adams of Sagersville. She passed away earlier today. Daughter of the late Tone and Edna Arnett May. She survived by her sons, Donnie Ray Kraft, Ronnie Ling, and Larry Keith, and Mark Kevin Kraft. Brother Mike May of Richmond, 11 grandkids, 12 great-grandkids, and 3 great-great-grandchildren. In addition to her parents, Theta is preceded in death by her husband, Larry Adams, a brother, Winfred May, and a sister, Linda May Eaton. Services will start this coming Monday at 2 at the Magoffin County Funeral Home. Friends can visit the funeral home Sunday afternoon after 3 and until 9. And arrangements are pending right now and incomplete for 48-year-old Jeffrey Grant Holbrook of West Liberty. He passed away yesterday. Those arrangements to be announced soon by the Magoffin County Funeral Home.
My name is Don McFarland, and I have been an attorney in Eastern Kentucky for over 30 years. This is my son, Max McFarland. I'm very proud of Max. He is incredibly intelligent, a hard worker, and is graduating from law school this spring. Max will take the bar exam this summer.
We are a family and we treat our clients like family. Bigger law firms are not always better law firms. There is no substitute for experience, personal attention, wisdom, and knowing who your attorney is.
When you have any legal needs, come see us, and we will personally represent you, and we will put our experience and energy to get the results you need.
If you have been in a car wreck, injured on the job, in need of Social Security disability benefits, or have any legal needs, come see us and let us take care of you. Call us at 349-9000.
Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood, the dynamic duo from television's Whose Line Is It Anyway, are coming to town, and they're asking for trouble.
Our show is completely made up.
prepare for a side-splitting interactive extravaganza as these improv wizards hit the stage, serving up a night of unscripted comedy gold.
It sounds like a big waste of time and a lot of money.
It is.
Don't miss Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood. Catch them on Sunday, May 18th at the Mountain Arts Center. Get your tickets today at macarts.com.
It's as hearty as it is convenient. It's delicious, creamy, savory goodness all in one. Get a Famous pot pie while they're hot. Only $7.19 plus tax year-round. But only until February the 16th can you grab a home-style bowl combo. Mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, chicken, and cheese. Truly comfort food at your Sagersville Lee's Famous recipe. What are you going to get over your ice?
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
A little bit in sports tonight. I could not be there Monday, I think it was, of this week. It didn't happen, but so fortunately, some parents in the crowd got me some video, so I can now share with you the first of what will be several football signings this year. That's right, student athletes putting everything they have into their academics and their performance on the field in their respective sport. And Braden Standifer is the first step up this year, stepping to Union College, where he'll have some company.
First of all, congratulations to his family. But the big thing is Union came through with a lot of money for Braden athletically. And Coach Luttrell, and I'm sure Benny's going to get the same package, and we're going to have Trey sign. But I'm very proud of Braden. Brad and Amanda will not be out a whole lot of expenses other than getting back and forth. Levi's down there, Kim's son. Braden put a lot of hard work to get here. And from all I can tell, Brad, he's going to be going for free, correct? Pretty much. Now, he'll have to have some gas money and some fun money. But the thing I would tell anybody, there's a place for you to play, but you got to work hard. One thing that helped Braden a whole lot was he put a huddle tape together. I'm sure Brad might have done that. But when coaches see your performance, and Braden's fast, he's aggressive, he can put a lot of weight on this upper body, can't you? But the main thing I tell everybody when they get a scholarship or they go somewhere is stay. And that's whether you play basketball, baseball, or football, because always go and stay. And I've talked to Braden about this and everybody that signs a scholarship. When I went to Georgetown, we didn't have cell phones. So I went after camp. We were there 3 weeks before school started. And he'll have this moment, Amanda and Brad, now. And you just say, hang the phone up. So I called Mom and said, come and get me. Everybody does that, don't they, knee high?
Yep.
But stay. Stay. You'll be better off for it. I'm sure Coach Perkins can tell you stories about UPike, but it only helps kids behind you. For some reason, and I'm not talking about Braden, he'll stay. But I'm just telling everybody in this room, we got a lot of good athletes. We got one of the leading scorers in the state in basketball, got super athletes in this school. And we've signed 2 or 3 football players each year. Aiden signed last year at UPike. And when you go and stay and those coaches see that you've been trained right and you're committed to what you're doing, then that opens the avenue for somebody else, okay? But I am super proud of this guy, and we'll do the same thing for Benny. He's going to go to Union. Now, will you guys get in the same room?
Oh, yeah.
So who gets up early? Go to class, okay? Go to class, and it'll be a good experience for you. But a lot of good people here today. I met his grandmother and grandfather. I've seen them. Brad's been a great friend to me, and Amanda, this is a big day for you all. So congratulations to the Standifer family, and thank everybody here, because The teachers do a magnificent job here. The guidance department, getting the transcripts and all that. If you're interested in playing college sports, whether it's cheerleading, dance, or whatever, get your GPA high, take your ACT, and fill out the FAFSA early. Okay? When I coached college, so many of those kids would not get that FAFSA completed. So get your FAFSA done, right? Did Brad do that too? No, you did it. All right, let's give Brad the hand.
I'm just thankful for all the teammates throughout his year. He's a 5-year senior. He held back 2 times, one time his freshman year, and all the players that's been through here, and the coaches. It's been a privilege to coach him. I've coached him since he's been in 3rd grade, since he's North McGoffin, through grade school, middle school, and high school. And it's been an honor to get to coach with Coach D and McGoffin County. I love this school, and I love all these players. Seen a lot of great players and come through here, and good athletes. But if you're interested in playing college, put in the hard work, and it'll pay out. Main thing is I've learned through this experience is get your huddle out early. If you want to do it, go to college. Don't wait till your senior year is over with. Do it junior year. Start your junior, sophomore, or even freshman year. But if you're interested in going to college, I would recommend from experience to get a huddle tape out there and start messaging his coaches. And you got the opportunities. Whatever you put into it, you'll do what you love. And I'm just thankful for everybody showing up today, and love each and every one of you. Amen. And I thank the world of a lot of you. Amen. And I'm just thankful, proud of him. Me and his mom is proud of him. And, hope he does good and just sticks with it. Put in the hard work. It ain't gonna be easy. I told him it ain't gonna be easy, but he can do it. Just put in the hard work and in the class and on the field both, and it'll pay out. That's all I got.
Right, any words?
Yeah.
Take it on here. I'd like to thank all my family, mostly, and my friends and coaches, and for everyone that's been there for me. It's a blessing, really. And I'd like to thank all of you for coming, and I'm ready to sign the piece.
Yeah. Proud of you, man.
Congratulations, Mr. Standifer and Standifer family, and I look forward to going back to the high school for another signing, and I think that is a week from today. Good news there. Pretty good news in your forecast. Absolutely. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, 60% chance of showers. Okay, that's not really the good news I'm speaking of, but not all that bad. Rain, we're talking maybe 1/4 of an inch on the high side, I think. Tomorrow, shower and rain chances early, but like by 10 a.m., I think they'll break. I think clouds will start to give, and we'll see some slow clearing, and we'll see some sunshine, around 51 or so for your Saturday. So we might start off a little dreary, but we should make a pretty nice comeback. Right around freezing for tomorrow night's low. Same for Sunday. Temperatures very similar Sunday as well, but conditions are going to be nicer. Just mostly sunny across the board. Upper 50s, though, instead of low 50s. That's a big difference. And again, nighttime lows right around 32 for the latter part of your weekend. Wish we had next week's temperatures for this weekend. Be a lot more fun. But still, it's coming. Spring is coming. Monday, 64 and 39. Yep, mostly sunny and clear skies. And in the low to more close to, I think, the mid-60s. And, of course, Sunday and Monday will be longer, as we'll see our clocks spring forward Saturday night before you get up on Sunday. And that's a good thing. Tuesday of next week, it's even nicer still. Look at it. We've been talking about the 70s for days, and now they're coming into focus and going to be a little more consistent. Not going to be surprised. I said it yesterday. I'm not going to be surprised at all if Friday some folks don't bust the 80-degree threshold. Let's start off Tuesday. Sunny and 70. Clear that night. Nighttime lows much more mild, 45 or so. Wednesday, 73, sunny, and 50 for nighttime lows. Now, we do have, as you see, a chance of some showers. That's Wednesday night, about a 30% shot. 50% on your Thursday, but I think we're still going to see some sun Thursday, and we'll still see the low 70s. Not all that bad. Not all that much rain either. Thursday night, shower chances are down to a measly 20% or so. Partly cloudy skies, close to maybe upper 40s. And then Friday, the beacon of hope for spring. 76, sunny, dry, calm, clear, and 47 that night. That's the weather we're hoping for. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to be that way from here on out. There's going to be a few more glimpses or glances of winter weather to come thereafter. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday.